Hey everyone, welcome to Simply Delicious Season 2, where we'll be cooking authentic Bahraini food and some other cuisine. My name is Ali Youssef, and today, again, I have invited Chef Mikhail from Gallery 21. And Chef, what are you gonna cook today?
Today we're gonna do a classic Italian, which is gonna make every a child very happy. We're gonna do some nice meatballs. Every kids love it. It's like pizza.
This is some interesting recipe for meatballs, especially for the kids. Now, people, some of them, they go to the supermarket and they buy the frozen one. I don't recommend that one. Guys, you gotta watch this today because it's gonna be very interesting. And before we start, or before the chef start the recipe, first gonna show us what your ingredients are.
Okay, those are very simple. That's actually my mom's recipe. What we need is on a lovely minced beef. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit fatty. Actually, the fat is gonna give it the little texture, which is gonna make it even more juicy. We have in some celery and carrot and onion already chopped. We have some garlic. We have some parmesan. We have some herbs, and the secret is a little bit of stale bread soaked in the milk. Why are we doing this? This one actually is gonna give it more texture. It's gonna be more soft. Because if you just put the meat, it's gonna be very chewy, especially if you cook it for a long time. And one egg, okay?
Just one egg, okay.
Yes. Now, we're gonna combine the all ingredients together. Okay. I'm just gonna make a small portion. So basically, what you want to do is just push it with your fork until it's nicely, a secret, the first thing to do, you should soak your bread in the milk and then start to do all the ingredients. So by the time you finish, the bread is going to be nice and soft.
Makes sense. Always you guys have to have technique to do your recipes and the cooking. So as he just mentioned that you keep your bread in the milk before you start preparing your other ingredients.
And you actually just, put all together. Okay. You can add a little bit of parmesan.
Parmesan cheese, I love parmesan cheese.
Yes, you're gonna give it a cheesy, creamy texture. Okay. Obviously, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just a pinch. You can put it more, but you can take it back. That's what I always, people, they just go mad with salt, pepper, seasoning. I always say, put less, and then you can add it. But if you put too much, you're not going to be able to take it back.
Oh, great.
Now, we're going to just crack in this egg. Why the egg? The egg is going to, cooking, it's going to make it solid,
All right.
You're going to keep it together. And still, it gives it flavor. Now, you can put any kind of herbs. You can put through some parsley, some thyme. I actually, for this dish, I like rosemary, but I don't like to put in here because the rosemary is a little bit hard, so you're gonna feel it. So I'm just gonna give the aroma. Now, what we're gonna do, if you wanna help me, we're gonna fry off some of this, what we call sofrito, which is diced celery, carrot, and onion.
Right, do that. A little bit of olive oil.
Yeah, extra virgin olive oil as usual. No butter.
Do you want to put all of it or just
No,
some?
yeah, I think that's enough. You see, now it's very soft. Now, if you want to do perfect, you should roll the meatballs and chill it in the fridge for a while until they actually set.
Okay.
But we don't have that time, so we can actually start, gently. You want to press them.
So actually kiss all in together.
Okay, you with your hands, and then depends up to you how big you want them. This recipe is actually good. You can combine with some mashed potato, you can combine with some pasta, with some polenta, many dishes.
Yeah, Laura, she was cooking the other day. She's Italian too.
Okay.
She did gnocchi.
Okay.
And she did, can't remember the second dish was. and gnocchi and gnocchi, I think. Gnocchi and
gnocchi.
conchi?
Aye?
Some conchi or something?
Gnocchi, yeah, potato gnocchi.
Yeah,
Like
potato
dumplings.
gnocchi, and the other one is ravioli
Okay.
type.
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Maybe ricotta and spinach?
Yeah,
It's a classic,
that
classic
one.
dish, yeah.
Ricotta, spinach, and and the other one also with meat.
Okay. Yeah, I love gnocchi. It's such a, you see, Italian food is all about very simple ingredients.
It was very simple.
Yeah, potato.
It's a long
flour.
process, but
Yes,
very
yes.
simple.
Yeah, that's why, Italian mommies, they wake up when you still...
Yeah, they take their time. And
Yeah, you just come back from discotheque, you're from the club, and they actually going to cook something. I remember my mom, she used to, wake up and prepare for breakfast. By the time she finished to prepare for breakfast, was preparing for lunch.
For lunch, yeah.
And while I was having lunch, she was already thinking about dinner. It was like a cooking machine. Okay, what we want is give a little bit of color. You see like that?
Nice.
Nice and brownish.
Do you cook this more often or just today?
As I said, it's mostly a kid dish, but I actually like it, especially winter time when it's kind of cold. It's kind of a comfort food, you can have just something like a soup as a starter, and then a nice plate of meatballs.
You can make them for kids when they come back from the school, actually.
Yeah, I know.
And make them sleep afterwards.
Yes, it's very easy to make it, Now, usually in Italy, we will put a little bit of red wine, but it's not essential. You don't need to. Okay, if it's not for your kids, but for your mates, whatever, even something like you're watching football, you can have, some meatball with spaghetti meatball. It's
Exactly.
kind of, so if you do it for your friends, you can add a little bit of spiciness with some chopped chili and a little bit of garlic, okay, which is always good. Now, I'm gonna put the rosemary like this. You don't need to chop, just bang it in, and it goes to infuse the flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you see, if they will be in the fridge for 10 minutes or so, they'll be a little bit more, less soft. But you don't really care if the shape is not perfectly
If you're doing
round.
it at home for the kids or for
Yeah.
yourself,
You know.
you don't need a proper shape anyway. Guys, if you want to work it the professional way, you gotta put it in the fridge for at least 10 minutes to get it cold. And if you want to show off with your friends, you do that. If you're for yourself and your kids, you don't have to care about the shape.
It's actually a nice dish to do with the kids, because the kids, they enjoy to roll
Exactly.
the bowls.
You
in
get
there.
it ready for them and let them roll it.
Yeah. Okay, now you're just gonna add a little bit of tomato sauce.
My favorite part. You hear that?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Now you can actually have the sauce for possibly pasta. You can do the same with the basil. If you don't want to chop it, just put it in there, infuse the flavor.
Just to get the flavor out of
And you
it.
can take it out later. Actually, you showed me some oregano before.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
somewhere here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. Oregano is actually perfect for this dish.
Thank you.
Yeah, just sprinkle a little bit. Yeah, that's the one.
Enough?
Yeah. He give it the kind of pizza flavor,
Oof. Yeah, that's right.
isn't it? Now you're gonna let it simmer for 5 minutes. The job is done.
Right, we will leave it for 5 minutes, and that one to get the flavor out of the herbs there, and they'll get back to you right away. And the 5 minutes has finished, and the dishes should be ready, chef.
Yeah.
Do you
Should
wanna-
you wait a minute? Yeah. Look at that. Smell it?
Smells good. Amazing.
Okay. Now.
Amazing. Oh, it looks good too.
Our meatballs are ready. How long do it take? Very short time, isn't it?
It's like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Do your, for your babies, you can do these meatballs at home. And that's typical homemade. As you see, the shape is not right. Like you have it in restaurant, you have it like a real bowl, right?
And it also, because, as we said before, if you're gonna let it rest in the fridge for a while, you know, the meat is gonna be. But we don't care.
And of course, you can prepare your minced beef. You can keep it in the fridge for like 5, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, no problem.
Yeah.
And then you can roll it like slowly and slowly, and a nice shape too.
And that's it.
And that's it, yeah. We're putting
Yep.
some garnish.
You can garnish.
Make it looks better.
If you really want to impress
Well,
your friends.
you know what I love about me mostly, and you too. You love it to yourself.
Yeah.
We are the food people. We love us. And people love us too. So, guys, that was the recipe for the meatballs, homemade by Chef Mikkel. And thank you guys for watching, and see you guys again.